What's going on, family? Welcome to another episode of the Seez Monroe Show. I am your host. I just came from seeing 40 Acres, and I'm here to talk about it right here, right now, only on the Seez Monroe Show.
I know I've been hard on y'all.
Let's go.
Takes hard work to survive.
Let's go.
I got the 24 to Freeman 1. You copy?
Ain't nobody pushing the seed through the soil, is there?
No, ma'am.
Are there any others like us?
Ain't nobody else out there like us.
Freeman 1, you copy?
We don't need nothing and nobody. Reload. You work now.
Rest when we're dead.
Yes, come on.
I got the 24 to Freeman 1. You copy?
Afternoon, Augusta.
You've heard about the attacks by now?
Thought your Union Army was gonna come and take care of it.
They're not. They're dead. All of them.
We could have left. People forget what animals were like.
But what matters now is how we react. Shoot first, don't ask questions. We ain't waiting on no revenge. They gonna end up dead anyway.
My brother!
You need help? Please! All we need is right here.
You want us to trust anyone because you can't trust anyone else.
We don't need nothing and nobody.
Get back! Please! Please!
Freeman 1 to Augusta 24, do you copy? We found your goddamn animals. Now pick up.
So, frankly, I didn't know what to expect out of this film. Like, literally, I watched this trailer, I want to say 10 minutes before watching the actual film. I wasn't interested in this film. Nothing popped out to me that stated that I needed to watch this film. After watching that trailer, it was a definite go ahead. When I watched the movie, just the start of the movie, I just knew from that point on that I was going to be in and I was interested in it. And I kind of just watched 28 years later, and somewhat that film reminded me, like 40 Acres is like a better version of 28 years later. Like, it's post-apocalyptic, plague, whatever, right? But it's honed in, it's more down to earth, it's more realistic with the background. Now, first you look at the title, you say 40 Acres, you just automatically, I personally automatically thought slave movie or something in that realm. You know what I'm saying? And if anybody knows me, I do not watch slave movies. I just don't see the point of them at this point. It's not needed. Artistically, it's not needed. Again, the history of it, I understand it. But as far as movies being made from this point on, it's really not necessary. So when I heard the title 40 Acres, that's where my mind went to, unfortunately. But after watching this film, man, I gotta admit, I was in for a ride. I enjoyed every bit of it. Let's get into it. So the start of this film goes into explaining to us that it's a post-apocalyptic world. It's this mother and her husband pretty much raising these teenagers in the household. One of the kids are a little bit younger than that, but all in all, it's a family pretty much protecting their family. They grow crops, they send it out, they kind of trade crops with the neighboring farmers, I guess, but it wasn't really trading crops. They were trading crops for like moonshine. That was the simplistic part of it, right? After seeing that, I just knew that it was going to be, again, I just watched the trailer, so I knew it was going to be a little more going on than what we've seen here. But the story building was was phenomenal. Like, again, I wasn't bored for 1 minute in this film. I was entertained the whole way through. And this is just going back to reminding me, like, it's things like this that kind of piss me off. I've never heard of this film before yesterday. Why? It's a Canadian film. It's from a Canadian filmmaker. It went to TIFF last year, like around this time, 2024. It's just being released theatrically here this year. And I don't know. It's just, it bothers me that movies like this don't get the shine that it deserves. So I'm going to go into it a little bit more. I'm sorry. But that was one of the things that kind of got me. But watching the film, you kind of see that this family, they really care about each other. You can see the teenager boy just want to do teenager boy things. So he goes off and meets a girl, It's kind of weird. But later on, he kind of reconvenes with that girl once he sees that she's pretty much crossed their path on their farm. And their farms are pretty much miles out from each other, so they should not like intersect with one another. And I guess that's where the 40 acres title comes from, because, yeah, you get the point, right? All in all, like, going on this thrill ride, you're just wondering where did the girl come from? What is her intentions? Oh, by the way, there's like cannibalistic militia out there that's getting these other farmers pretty much, and they're headed to them, and that's what they're worried about. And that's why the mother is like, has a background in the military, and she's pretty much like, don't trust anyone, because she had a situation in the past. So it kind of lines up with that. But just the thrill of this film, you're wondering what's going to happen the whole time. It's not a horror film. I wouldn't look at it as that. Like 28 years later, it's more horror than thriller. This is more thriller than horror. But they just, as far as that emotional roller coaster with 28 years later, I feel like it's in this film as well. It just was done a lot better in this film. Going into, well, let's go after that. After the girl is found out by the family, they pretty much go looking for the person they used to trade crops with for the liquor, and things happen. I don't want to ruin it for you guys because I want you guys to go out there, check it out, see it. It's probably not going to be in the theaters very long because I'm pretty sure no one knows about this film. And honestly, I just feel like this is a treat at the cinema. This is one of those films that I was not expecting this year, that I really enjoyed this weekend. You guys should definitely go check it out this weekend because, again, it will not be there next week. I can probably guarantee you that. If you don't go check it out this week, it's not going to make it in theaters, like, at all. So definitely go check out 40 Acres. I don't want to ruin it too much for you guys, but it has horror elements in there. It's a thriller for sure. Mystery type film. It's like a Guess Who situation, and it's phenomenal. It kind of reminds me of Prisoners in a sense of just the guessing if you guys ever seen Prisoners. It came out 2013. I don't mind ruining it for you guys, but pretty much you're wondering if the older gentleman is the one that kidnapped the girls. Come to find out, it was his mother. Later on, you find out the mother wasn't the mother. It was actually the woman that kidnapped him when he was younger, and it was literally like a mother on the block that lost her child years ago, and he just so happened to be the child. It's a dope film, phenomenal film. You should, guys, if you haven't watched it, go watch Prisoners. It's good. And yeah, 40 Acres just reminds me of that with the thriller aspects. Just you're wondering what's going to happen, and if, like, the intentions of these people that you come across, it's just good. I can't get into it anymore without ruining it for you guys. So go check out 40 Acres. It definitely reminds me of 28 Years Later. If you've seen 28 Years Later, this is a better version of what 28 Years Later should have been, with more horror, if that makes sense. All right. So definitely go check it out. 40 Acres in theaters this weekend. Go check it out. You will not be disappointed. It's one of those films you got to check out. Phenomenal. All right. I'll see you next week. We're going to talk about Superman. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Last thing before I get up out of here. So I'm going to give this movie a 9.5 out of 10. Why am I giving it such a high rating? One, this is an independent film. It was a very low budget film. You could tell just by the camera flares. Like, you can look into this film and see that it didn't cost $100 million. But I love everything that they did with the budget that they had. I'm not sure what the budget was. I just know it wasn't blockbuster money. So just off of what they did to keep you intrigued, it wasn't a lot of unaliving people. Actually, I take that back. It was a lot of that going on as well, but the suspense in this film kept you engaged the entire time. A 9.5. Again, why? Because this is an independent film. It was greatly done. Story was there. Plot was there. It kept you intrigued the whole time. You had the action that was going on that kept you there. Kudos. I need to look up actually, I know there's like RT something, the director. I believe he's also the writer, or she's also the writer, whoever it is. They did a phenomenal job with this film. You guys definitely need to go check it out. It was great. Only thing that I would change about this film, actually two things I would change about this film. One, I would change the film's name, because it really doesn't give you an insight on what the hell's going on in this film. And I feel like that's going to bring a lot of people away from this film. They're not going to go into the film. Let's just be honest. Secondly, I don't know if I can say that without ruining it. It's the trope. You know, you always have those tropes in films. Every film has them. Get rid of that, and this is just above board perfect film. This film was great. I can't wait to watch it again. Can't wait to watch it with people, because I was kind of solo in the theater. It's going to be great. You definitely should go watch it with your peoples. I can't wait to watch it again. All right, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I'm out. I'll see you next week. Peace.